Alright, so you guys get to the Heroic Hunters Guild right out front. I'm assuming that you guys were headed there, right?
Yes, we were.
All right. You see John has successfully somehow gotten this beast over the barbecue, but he has now increased the fire to where it's like roasting this thing.
Ooh.
And he has like this chain, and it looks like a magic device is just rolling the chain, and it's like tilting this thing. Ezra, you now see this large monster on a spike, on a spear, being roasted.
Would I know any of the materials that come from it? Like, from a vocational standpoint, what it could be?
Sure, roll your special check.
I rolled a 19, so that's a fucking 29.
So, with your wonderful roll, you can tell that the claws of the Chimera that have all been pulled and retracted, or removed, are definitely good ingredients to have. The tongue and the fangs of the dragon are very important, which have been removed. The horns of the ram, also important, have been removed. And you notice that the eyes of the lion, also very good, have been removed, as has the end of the tail and possibly several important organs, although you can't obviously see those. Chimeras are very good for a lot of different ingredients, although you can't recall exactly what every ingredient is used for, you just know that these are all
But I recognize that it's a chimera and there are parts from it.
You just recognize the parts, not necessarily the chimera, because you don't have knowledge arcane.
Okay, but like association, kind of, like, oh, those are from a chimera.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That looks awful.
That's what I've been making stuff out of.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're just like, I know those parts. I've never seen the whole beast. Oh, shit. That is a beast. So, you guys are standing in front of John right now. He kind of goes, you guys are back so soon.
I think we finally made our decision that we would like to join.
Great! He clasps his hand together. It's always good to meet new recruits. Well, I don't have to go through the whole business of introducing myself since we talked earlier.
Yes.
He kind of goes, step right inside. I'm sure one of them can help you inside as one of the veteran members, and I don't have to give a spiel, so get on inside.
But I just note, beautiful job harvesting all the parts off of a chimera. I've never actually seen the thing before. Is that the whole creature? Oh, minus what you've removed.
Ah, my friend, you have good eyes. Yes, this is a chimera, and it was a wonderful hunt for myself.
I'm a blacksmith by trade, so I've used many of the parts. That's about it.
Josh, roll a D100.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
High in your
Drum
favor.
roll.
88.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, upon going inside, you can see that this building isn't very well kept. There's not a whole bunch of people in here. In fact, it seems like they're probably in here once a year. Go figure. You see one guy that must be like really low down on the ladder. He's like cleaning a whole bunch of stuff. And as you walk in, you see this lady, kind of an elven woman, kind of stand up, and she's like behind like a small desk. She kind of goes like, "Hello, what can I do for you?" You can tell that she's Southern Elf.
Neat. Hale, we were interested actually in joining the Heroic Hunters as an adventuring party.
She kind of goes, "Very well. It's always good to meet new members. By the way, my name is Vale. I'll be helping you for the rest of today. At least for the most part, anyways. If you have any questions or anything else like that, you can direct them towards me. However, if you do wish to join the guild, I would suggest that you go talk to Victor right now. He's, she looks around. Victor! Victor! You hear, what? We have some new recruits out here. Are they worth a damn? I got 2 in full plate, one that looks like she's an elven princess, and what looks to be a pirate and a rogue of some sort. Alright, I'm coming out. So, you see this rather small gnome who's kind of pudgy. He wears, like, several pairs of glasses that have, like, different lenses that pop up and down. And he has this white mustache with a goatee to hide his like old aging face. He seems to have a very planned look about him, and he is wearing what looks to be like a purple sort of wizardry outfit, and he seems very, 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 very precise. And he walks out, and he's wearing this purple robe, and it's kind of like dragging on the floor, and he's got like this really tall hat that's with a wide brim, and it's definitely a wizard's hat. It gives him like another 1.5 feet of like tallness to him. God. And he walks out, and he kind of looks at you, and you see him kind of like he clicks his glasses, and they kind of chink. There's the elf, a gnome that's loud, a dwarf that's loud, a dwarf that's in a cloak.
That's quiet.
Interesting.
Quiet dwarf.
And you look like you've seen a lot of sea. Kind of goes, well, thank you. I guess. What can I do you for? Be quick about it. You're wasting my time.
It's usually drenched in semen.
Looks at you. Leomar kind of goes like, you know what? The next time we're talking to someone of importance, I'm going to throw you under the bus and see how you like it, you little dirtbag.
I just like bow slightly to Victor. We would like to join the Heroic Hunters as an adventuring party, please.
Do you have a letter of recommendation?
We do. Who had that?
I had it last because I had shown it to my group, so I will prefer it to him.
He kind of goes like, fuck. All right. So, sounds like you want to join the guild. Congratulations! Now, before you actually join the guild, although this covers all your fees, I'm not going to ask questions, but he kind of goes, Vale, can you take care of this? We're going to need the cash that immediately, just in case they die. So, as I was saying, if you wish to join this guild, there are quite a few prerequisites, although it seems like you have maybe a 50-50 chance. We are in the duty of hunting monsters of all calibers. Now tell me, are any of you afraid of dragons?
We just fought an undead one.
No, not the dead ones. The dead ones don't count. They're pushovers. I'm talking about the live ones that breathe fire and eat people for breakfast. Dale kind of goes, stop trying to scare them. Hey, these are real questions for real adventurers. If they can't handle even the mere thought of this shit, I ain't opening this case.
I served on the front, and I saw several dragon fire, so I've dealt with it.
Never dealt with it.
I haven't dealt with it, but I'm not particularly afraid of it.
Okay. How are you with flying things?
They're annoying.
I prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
Yeah, I can tell you do the whole shooty without the whole ready.
She's got a bow for a reason.
Yeah, she got a crossbow.
Okay. I'm asking questions. I don't need like these
We're
are yes.
okay with flying things.
Cool. That's all I needed. All right. Next question. Are you okay with the underground?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay with being on the open plains for months on end?
Yes.
I like that.
Flirting there.
Okay. He goes back.
Yeah, she'll be fine. She's not used to
We'll
outdoors.
get her an umbrella.
Okay. Do you have any adversity to water or any other things of that nature?
Yes.
Leo Barkin goes like, I am for it. I have a ship. You do not have a ship. I have a ship. You do not have a ship. I have a ship.
That's why he's a pirate.
He's a cat.
And seaman. I'm sorry, man. You set yourself up for this one.
He kind of goes like, how did I set it up? I'm a sailor. You can keep saying it. It's not funny.
I'm getting a chuckle out of a few people.
Congratulations.
To be fair, I think she laughs at all of the bodily fluids.
We are wasting this poor gnome's time.
This gnome kind of like eye rolls.
We're okay with the water if we need to be, yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Are you okay with giants, worms, devils, demons, and or any of the following creatures that fly, are underground, in water, or magnificently beautiful and terrifying at the same time?
Yes.
Sounds wonderful.
Great. All right. Bring up the paperwork for them. We don't have a lot of paper. Bring it up. I know we have the paperwork in here. Just bring it up so they can sign their lives away, and that way if they die, we still get collect. She kind of goes like, all right. And he kind of goes, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And he walks up. Vale kind of goes, you'll have to excuse him. Victor is a rather interesting gnome, to say the least. I heard that.
Well, he has a hat that signifies great magical power.
Yeah, Victor is definitely interesting.
That is the sign. The bigger the hat, and the more colorful the hat, the more powerful the magic in the gnome.
Is that actually a thing?
No, that is legitimately how it works. You just have to trust me.
I mean,
you're a gnome.
Bullshit.
That is how it works for gnomes.
I'm gonna believe the gnome about gnome things.
That is how it works for gnomes.
I'm just gonna call that a aesthetic choice.
I know more about not all of the arcane. I know more about spell casting than that one.
Vale just kind of goes, here's your picture.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. And I just take... Are there, like, different packets, or is it just, like, a pile?
Here's a pile.
Okay, I'll just take the pile and I'll start, like, flipping through it and, like, handing it out to people that can fill it out besides me, but I'll keep, like, the stuff that I need to fill out. I'm assuming it's mostly, like, signature. And, like,
So, a lot of it, there's actually only, like, 3 signatures that you need. But a lot of it is just explaining, like, hey, you're joining a guild, your actions reflect on the guild. It's a lot of, like, legal talk, but even for legal talk, it's really short. Like,
that's nice.
This seems to be a very precise document that also covers a very wide range of shit in a very few amount of words.
It covers their ass.
It's basically the opposite of the paperwork that I have.
More or less. It's not even really covering their ass, because it's not like you could do anything for this. A lot of it is more like describing what the guild does, and you're agreeing to these jobs, and that if you, like, step out of line, or make them look really bad, or you start selling, like, guild supplies without their knowledge, or you steal, or any of this shit, like, it's basically more or less like, if you fuck with the guild that you're a part of, they will come down with you with, like Gallant's force. Like, they're serious about that, it seems like.
Okay. Yeah.
On the aspect of openness, I am part of the Stonehall Warriors. I know there has been tensions between my guild and yours. Is there anything special that I would need to do there?
Vale kind of like, 1 second. Victor? What?
Oh no.
A slight update. What? You may want to come out here for this. He kind of like cusses and comes out. What is it? You better tell him. He kind of walks over to you. Better tell me what. You're really wasting my time.
I'll give him a deep bow, and it comes to my understanding that your guild has some tensions with the Stonehall Warriors, which I am also a part of. I understand
2 of his
the
fingers.
reason of the tensions, and I have it to someone who dealt very closely with that problem that he admits that they should have been far more lenient than just rushing to the political side to have that contract forcefully fulfilled.
Roll diplomacy check at... What's your normal... Do you have that dwarf feat?
I do have the dwarven feat for...
Okay, add half of that bonus.
Guild specifically.
Yeah, add half of that bonus. And give yourself an additional +2.
Okay, so +4. 18!
Ooh.
He kind of looks at you for a second and kind of goes like... Puts down his 2 fingers. Alright. Let's just say I'm game for hearing you out and not incinerating you on the spot. Let me make this very clear to you. Half pint. My line of work, specifically, is acquiring these special materials. So, when your guild fucked up this deal, they fucked with me. And they fucked with my reserves. So, let me sell you this. Your guild pisses the fuck out of me. Now, I'm all for. They want to mend bridges, fine. But understand, you're on my shit list.
I am fully aware, which is why I thought I'd bring up that potential problem now.
Good.
When it comes to the acquiring of these materials, I am very decently trained at harvesting them myself, so...
Wonderful. Then you will
I can
have
assist.
you will have the wonderful job of cataloging all special materials that you catalog and get. And then you will give them over to me when you are done, and I shall redistribute them at my leisure. Sound fair?
I like lean
Sounds
over.
perfectly agreeable.
Wonderful. Maybe we can get back what we lost since your guild was an absolute asshat.
I will personally take steps to reassure that.
Turns
I
around.
understand that there are some in my guild that will not be happy about that I am even here, but
He
that's
turns
a
around.
problem for me.
He kind of turns around. Wonderful. I would love to piss on the fucking stone that they fucking walk on.
I'll
I
lean
expected
over.
as much, and I now understand where the grudge to rival dwarves comes from.
Oh, don't take it as a grudge. Take it as a fucking revenge plan.
I hope to lessen that burden then.
Good, you can start paying for it. Then he walks off.
I'll lean over towards Bosgrim. It sounds like you're going to have a lot more paperwork at this guild.
Leovar kind of goes like, you know, most of the time your people are really happy and like frolicky and fun.
Yeah.
That one's got like a up his.
And he probably
I'd
heard
agree.
that.
That's why he did it with pointing.
He nods with his no.
Anyway, so shall we start at least filling out this paperwork?
Okay, so
Yes.
the other guild name.
It doesn't take long, and by the end of it, it only takes like probably like 30-40 minutes. And when you guys are done, Vale just kind of goes like, oh, the last thing on the last page, we need a name for your group.
That's what we were worried about.
Medley of Hope. Because we're a variety of people and we try to bring hope.
No,
Medley of Hope.
no,
I'm
What about
not...
the Storm Aegis?
no. Terrible.
I like that one.
I feel...
Something about us being variety, though. Because we're such a distinct group.
Lightning never strikes in the same place twice.
What does
That's pretty
Aegis mean?
variety.
Aegis, I believe, is like shield.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
What about Aegis of Hope?
We're just a shield of
That
hope.
also works too.
That feels too.
Too goody-goody.
But that's like main character story vibes. I don't think we're going for main character story vibes here. Not with this fuckery group.
We're main characters of our own stories.
We could be the Bolt of Aegis. Just a thought.
Yeah, I want to do
And I'm
something.
sure that whoever does eventually listen to this is probably going to bitch at us about mispronouncing Aegis of some way.
Oh, yeah. If we choose Aegis, yeah.
Is it pronounced Aegis? Aegis?
I
Aegis?
think it's Aegis. I may be incorrect.
It's a Greek word, I believe, and when it comes to Greek, it's all
I
fucking
know there
Greek.
is a similar word Aegis, but I believe that is a fairly different term.
I think when I first named the Gold Shield Guild, I think I wanted to call it the Golden Aegis, but I was just like, that word fucking sucks.
You know what? I've got Google, and Google has pronunciations.
And Google also sounds like a robot.
Well, it will give me the phonetic, which I can use.
The Aegis that means shield is spelled A-I-G-I-S.
Aegis, and it's Aegis, apparently.
Bolt of Aegis. Sounds pretty cool.
Why thunder themed?
I know, I want to do something like
Because if we don't, I know Leovar's going to say no.
something about variety or diversity or something along those lines, because this is not a normal group. You don't have an elf, a gnome, and a dwarf together. And a human.
Why am I always last?
And a human. I almost forgot, that's why. No offense.
It's uncommon enough to see a dwarf and an elf traveling together.
I mean, realistically, the only thing we're missing is a halfling and a half-orc.
Yeah.
If we had all
might
that,
pick one of them up around the way. Who knows?
we get one more. We're scooting towards a full diversity.
A full
Pick.
flush.
So an omni group, or a multi-group. I don't know.
We could just be the mixed bag.
No, that's terrible.
The hodgepodge.
The box of chocolates.
Oh
You
my
never know
god.
what you're gonna get.
Oh god.
Myriad. Something with myriad. I like the word myriad.
Multi-myriad.
So we're gonna be here for the rest of the night.
Well,
It's-
Leovar kind of goes like, "Well, let's make this easier on ourselves. What are we aiming for? Like, what's our goal? It's to help people, right?
Yes.
I was getting away from the fucking war.
But now
Fair.
you're here to help people, right?
Does seem to be our agenda so far.
So we're kind of like heroes, I guess. Saviors, the do-gooders.
Out of character. One of the one of the generator names is the Beefcake Brigade.
No,
Yes. Yes.
absolutely not.
Yes. I love
Absolutely.
it.
What about the Aegis of Dawn?
No, I don't want to do Dawn
No!
again. I don't want to do Dawn
That did
again.
not last very long.
I'm sad.
Well, there is the possibility we'll be hunting things at night. Nocturnal Aegis.
Ezra is stuck on a shield.
Yeah.
I like shields, fuck you.
Stuck on shields, stuck on medley.
No diversity in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, diversity in general.
Team paranoia.
Stuck on lightning.
I'm
The
trying to
daring
think.
do nots.
I like that. I like that.
We are the
Terrible.
do-nots.
Yeah.
The daring do-gooders.
It's not terrible.
It's not awful. It's definitely not a serious name, but I don't mind it. No, I'm not reading that one.
Why not?
The
Murder hobos!
No.
Wait, no. Herder mobo.
No.
No.
The other one was freaks and beasts.
No.
I mean, that would work for like
No.
this sort of thing.
No.
Elderly of the realm.
I mean,
That
to be fair,
almost
we do
works.
have a lot of older races here. Leovar's the only short-lived
Baby.
race.
Yeah.
Scarlet Phoenix.
It's not bad.
What is a creature that we all want to kill?
Dragons.
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 That's
Or
it.
not.
The dragon wagon.
No.
If I could get my hands on dragon parts.
Dragon Defiers?
Might I dare to say, do we want to be the Dragon Slayers?
I feel like that's like every other adventuring group in
But
this
can
campaign.
we turn it in and see, is there already a registered group named this?
We want our S's to be dollar signs.
Oh, no, yes. No, the S's are twos. So Dragon Slayer 2.
Let's start
Dragon
a
two-
little,
Dragon 2 layers.
Dragon 2 layers.
start a little lower on that list.
I do like the starting of Company of the Link.
I mean, are we a
Aegis?
company?
Hey, Leovar.
Nope.
What's a legendary sea creature?
Oh, there's-
Leviathan?
I mean, yeah, that's one. Leviathan's that's one. There's also the Kraken. There's sea drakes. There's sea drakes are nasty. You want to talk about a wicked creature? There's Aboleths. You don't want to name yourself the Aboleths. Like, fucking anybody that knows what that is, we're not gonna get any jobs. Don't ask me what an Aboleth is.
Oh.
What's the name of the big dragon that we hate out of character?
Oh, Ixnarel?
Roll?
Aegis against Exarol? Oh, that's terrible.
Nah.
That's not bad.
That's too long, though. That's my
it-
thing.
I like shorter ones.
Cracking that ass open.
No.
No. No. No. Oh my god, one of the ones that generated was the Trouser Thieves.
No.
Ankle Biters League.
Ooh,
If we had a whole bunch of halflings, I would be like,
that.
if it was halflings and gnomes, I'd be like, that's your name.
Yeah.
No, you get
Oh
no.
my god. The Sequesters. The
What's the-
Sequesters.
The Sequesters? Leovar's for it.
I actually don't hate that one.
I-
It sounds dumb,
We'll
but I like it.
pin it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I'd be okay with it, but like it doesn't embody everything we're doing right now. It might
Leovar's
in
like,
the future.
that is my vote. The Sequesters. I'm for it.
The Dragon Defilers.
That sounds like we do dirty things to dragons. I don't know if I want to sound like we do dirty things to dragons.
Maybe we don't like name ourselves in such a way that Ixnarel himself might want to come kill us. You know? I'm sure many people have done this out of haha and then disappear.
Minor Inconveniences was one that generated the Second Slayers, the T-Lords, Team Holy Thunder.
The
The T-Lords.
the Fangs of Hope.
No, we don't want to be associated with the Fangs.
Yeah.
Oh,
The irony. We're the Fangs of Hope. Oh god, no, Fangs! No. Oh, shit.
the Blade. We need to be another spear. The Spirit of Hope.
Ragnarokers.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Ragnarocker Knockers.
Oh god.
If you were all a bunch of female
Yeah,
characters with
yeah.
above 16 con, fine.
Uncommon Valor.
That's not bad.
I actually
kinda like
really
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Because we keep getting the whole, oh, what are you guys? A bunch of do-gooders? So it's like Uncommon Valor.
Mhm.
Yes.
I kind of
There we
really
go.
like that, actually.
Yes.
Yay
don't
for
hate
name
it.
generators!
Leovar kind of goes like, I like Sequesters still.
That can be our, maybe if we upgrade, or maybe if we like level up, quote unquote.
Or that.
I mean, I like Uncommon Valor, but I'm just saying.
that could be our name when we're actually on your ship. The Sequesters when we're actually on the
That
ship.
would be the new name of your ship.
No.
No. It's,
No.
You can't
Just the
rename
crew.
Can't rename a ship.
That's our quote unquote noun. When people refer to people of the crew, yeah, that's a sequester.
Yeah, that works. I think. Hey.
I'm for Uncommon Valor.
Yeah! I actually really like that. Wow. That's like the first time that I've actually liked a name.
And from a random generator.
I know.
I'd put it on her shirt.
I would 110%. Can we find out where to make shirts later?
I know where to make shirts.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I've done it before.
April can design it really pretty.
That's true. You can have Cora paint for you.
Ooh. Oh my god, can Cora make a logo? Oh my god, is that a list of all the ones we were talking about?
Yeah.
Outside of character, I really like the Sequesters. I think it's
I do
hilarious.
too. I
But-
want to hold on to that for later, definitely.
But for the group, Uncommon Valor fits us pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's like right on the nose of kind of who we all are.
We sequester Uncommon Valor.
Ha.
All right. So, you guys sign off on Uncommon Valor?
Yes.
I
That took
actually really
much
like
less.
that.
That took 10 minutes.
That actually wasn't bad. Normally we'd spend all night doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you write down
So, sorry
uncommon.
about your plan for the session, Dave.
Oh no, it's good. I had way more planned than that.
Sweet.
So
Good.
you guys write down uncommon valor. You guys sign it off and then pass it over to Vale. Vale then looks at it, goes like, "All right, Victor, they're done. Great." He comes walking out. And he's got his arms in his robes, and he comes walking out. He's like, "All right, now that you're officially part of the guild, let me see the paperwork." Hands it to him. Uncommon valor. I've heard worse. He was like, "So, when do you plan on starting?"
After the festival?
That's too bad. We have a job that needs to be done.
We
Looks
could...
at Ezra's character intently.
Oh.
I am down for immediate,
Ah, good. Well,
That's
or
fine with
at
me.
least tomorrow, if that is possible. I did have
what
a
time of
spell
day is it?
prepared that is not exactly combat ready. It is more a favor for our friend that we forgot in the hubbub of the festival,
he kind of goes like,
but that can be swapped.
"Yeah, you think you're gonna get there by tonight?" My friend, you're going on a little bit of a ride.
Where is
Oh,
the job?
Then perfect.
Beautiful. All right, so I expect you to have your things packed and ready to go. Meet me back here in 15 minutes while I figure out the logistics. Thank you. And he walks off. Dale kind of goes like, "I apologize. He seems to be in a rather good mood."
That's him in a good mood.
He gave us 15 minutes.
Well,
We're gonna need to go get the refund on our rooms because we
mean-
paid for a week.
Let's go head back to the lines then. I guess
Alright.
we'll be back.
Yeah. We'll get our stuff.
Trudge. I start trudging.
Yeah.
Because I slow.
Go get Gavin. I'll get your
Uh.
stuff.
Well, on our way out, we can grab Gavin. Because I'm also going to need to talk to... Just let Ansrath know that I'm going to be leaving the city. And on the way there, if you could do that favor for me, that would be great. Because that's the same area.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
planning.
Great. Cool. Then we get there. We go back. We ready.
It's going to take way more than 15 minutes.
oh yeah, it's gonna take way
Oh,
longer.
yeah.
Do you
But-
want me to, like, get Gavin and take Bosgrim over to?
We'll kill your horse,
Yeah.
Tony.
You could, like...
We all
Right,
have
he's
to
not gonna fit
report
on your
back
war
to
pony.
Victor.
just
Your
leave
war
him
pony's
cast.
awesome, but not awesome enough to hold battle play from a dwarf.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I forget he has battle plates.
My armor weighs twice yours.
Yeah.
His armor weighs your entire war pony.
Yeah, never mind.
Only 125 pounds. A war pony should be more than that.
Yeah, you're right. It's still gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head out to all your respective locations. Are you guys doing anything in particular? I know you want to probably talk to your driver.
Well, my stuff is actually in.
I know, but are you taking him to? Are you taking him to the Heroic Hunters Guild? To go?
No, my stuff is in the Lion's Inn. Or the Lion's Den.
No, I'm asking. Did you want to talk to your driver before you left?
Left the city, yes.
Okay.
But I figured because that was kind of near another Gallon's exit, we could exit
Gallons
Gallon's
has like
that way.
5 or 6 exits.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know which one that you were going through.
Well, I figure.
He'll probably
It's
let you
going to be
know.
best to go do this before we go back to the hunters.
I mean, yeah, if we want to take that long, sure. I was just thinking we get the job and then we all go leave and we just make a big detour, even if it is like the wrong exit. We could leave in the wrong exit and just go around.
Okay.
And
Whatever
it would
you
just
want. So you guys go to your respective places. Jess, where are you going?
the Lion's Den.
The Lion's Den. Is everybody going to the Lion's Den then?
Grab it, and
I'm pretty sure
Bosgrim-
all our stuff is there.
Bosgrim's gonna go grab his stuff
Everything but
from.
my stuff.
Oh shit! Right.
Okay, so Basgrim goes off to the Stonehall Warriors Guild. Everybody else goes to the Lion's Den. You go to the Lion's Den, and they're happy to see you. The dwarf is just like, "What can I do for you today?"
We're gonna need some refund on our rooms because unfortunately we're leaving town much faster than we thought we were gonna be.
Okay, sure. He kind of looks at his time. All right, I can refund you. Let's see, 7 days.
Cool.
That's fine.
Sounds wonderful.
He pulls out the 7 silver pieces for everybody, for each individual person. Hands them over.
Mhm.
Cora is downstairs currently. Do you guys wish to talk to her before?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I definitely would.
Right.
I just go over and give a little little bit of a wave. Just.
She kind of like looks up. Oh, sorry, I was working on something.
Oh, it's okay. I kind of look down. What are you working on?
She shows you a picture. It seems to be of a spiraling dragon that seems to be like losing its skin and muscles are coming off in like a circular pattern, but as it gets closer to the inside, you see more and more of a skeleton until its head's directly in the center and it's just an open-mouthed skeleton.
That looks really cool.
She's like, yeah, I like it so far. It has a lot of work to go, but
Also a little terrifying, but you are an amazing artist. But just so you know, we'll be heading out here as soon as we gather our stuff to go ahead and do another mission. So.
Oh, will I see you again?
I'm sure. Even if it's a little bit, like a week or so, we'll be back. It just might be sometime, but we always visit the Lion's Den regardless.
Okay. I don't know how long I'll be able to afford a room here, but
Fair. But we'll come find you.
okay.
My caravan is always set up in the refugee camp regardless.
I, no offense, don't want to really travel back there quite yet.
No, just if we don't see you here, depending on where you go, we'll find you again.
Okay. Thank you again for saving me.
Of course. If there's anything else that we can do to help.
No, if there's anything I can ever do to help you, I mean, I'm just an artist, but, you know.
I mean, do you do any commission pieces?
If you wanted to ask for something, I mean, by all means, I would be happy to paint for you.
I'd kind of just like wave over anyone who's not already here. I know.
I'm running very quickly to get ready. Like, I'm trying to make it in 15 minutes.
So I would wave over Thera and
Probably
Leovar.
doing the military pack, like I'm in my room, just like
Yeah.
Oh my
outstretched.
So Leo just walks over, he's just like, man, those two, they cracked me up. Like, don't get me wrong, like,
It's nice to be on time, but we're not going to make it in 15
absolutely not.
It's gonna take me longer than that to get to my guild.
It's gonna.
minutes. Yes.
Leo just kind of goes like, they're just so uptight sometimes, it cracks me up. Although, yeah, never mind. Anyways.
It's good for a laugh.
No kidding, right? Can you imagine if he had to clean his armor?
Oh, God. That'd be awful. But, I was thinking, I was just letting Cora know that we're going out on an adventure, and not sure exactly when we'll be back. But I motioned to her most recent piece. I was thinking if we could get some kind of art for our new group.
Sure, but what does Uncommon Valor look like?
I don't know. I look at Cora and I'd be like, our new group name is Uncommon Valor, and I was just wondering if you had any ideas about what that might look like. Give you the artistic freedom for that, but it would be nice to have a symbol to go along with it.
She kind of goes, I mean, do you have any ideas to go off of, or?
Our dwarves are very fond of shields.
I can see what I can do, although most of the time I'm dealing with skeletons and people.
Takes me longer to think of things like this.
This might be around the time where then I'm coming, like, charging down the steps.
Vera's just like stroking her chin, trying to think of what the concept of Uncommon Valor is.
Let's get going. What are you doing?
Cora's gonna draw.
Leovar kind of goes like, yeah,
Stuff
no,
for
totally.
us.
You go have a... Yeah, no, I'm getting ready real fast. I'll be right behind you.
Wait, what are you doing?
No, we're diligently getting ready to go. We just have to set up.
You're just.
Your room
No,
is
no.
still locked and still stuff in there. I don't see you getting ready. Hurry it up.
We have to make
We
sure.
have to wait for Bosgrim anyway.
Also that.
It's going to take him longer than 15 minutes to get back to his guild. We can't leave without him.
I mean,
So,
fair,
what's
but
the rush?
the guy in
We were
charge?
assigned a time. We've already made bad time.
So we just.
We're
should,
not going to
Yes,
be able to
go
make
ahead of us. We'll
we
catch
should-
up with
we
you.
should
We
do
need to
our
take
best
care
to-
of this
If you
important
want to go there,
subject.
go.
What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Hey, Cora. Bye.
See ya. Thank you.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I have an idea. I motion to the stuff. So you do muscles, skeletons, like body parts,
More or less.
like anatomical. A shield with a heart for like a bleeding heart, almost concept for uncommon valor.
I mean, I can draw it up.
So,
see if
something like that.
Yeah, I can draw it up. See if it's something that you like.
Yeah. And I mean, take your time. Like I said, I'm not sure when we'd be back. But I pull out like a gold piece out of my pouch and just like slip it over to her. Just consider it a down payment.
She goes, "Oh no, you don't need to pay me." She gives it back. You've given me quite a bit already. She scoots it back over to you.
Barry just scoots it back towards her.
She goes, "No, you saved my life. I'm not taking that. This is the least I can do to thank you."
If you're sure, but we appreciate it.
Of course, and I appreciate that you saved my life.
Farrah would just kind of like... We do it again. It's not... It is a big deal, but... We weren't just going to let harm come to you. Stay safe as you can.
Ask him who's going to hand her 3 platinum when he got back to the Lion's Den.
Me and Leovar should get ready. Even though it's going to take them a little while. And feel
So
free-
Leovar kind of goes like, "Hey, bartender!" And the bartender comes over. Yeah. Leovar pulls up like 5 platinum. He kind of goes like, "I am paying for this lady's room for the next," and he sets down the 5 plat that long. And he kind of goes like, "Sure thing." He just scoots it into a thing.
Very just like grins.
He kind of goes like, "You didn't need to do that." And he kind of goes, "You're right. I didn't need to. I wanted to." And he just kind of goes like, "All right, see you later." And he walks off.
Very just kind of like playfully like elbows him, like, "Thank you." And then, "We'll talk to you later, Cora." And she heads up too.
He heads up to his room and packs all of this stuff. All right, Ezra, you get to your guild.
Yep. I'm pretty much going to go and get my few belongings and
You should
ready
probably
to head out.
You should probably tell.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Sunder's office again.
Roll D100.
Yep. Hey, 68. High is still in my favor, I hope.
What the heck? It's all of my luck. All my luck is gone.
What'd you get?
68.
Yeah, it's just been
Call high or low in your favor. On that roll.
I thought it was already high, so
No,
I'm sticking
are
with-
you? No. Keep with
I'm
your roll.
sticking with high.
Are you saying it?
No, high in my favor.
Okay.
We established that earlier. I'm fucking rolling with it. I'm meeting Sunder now. I'm almost certain.
Maul is it?
God damn it.
So you
Damn
swing
it,
up.
I want to see.
You swing open the door, and as you do, Maul kind of goes like, crosses his arms, expecting somebody else.
Was hoping yes, considering this is his office.
Walks over to you, gets like right up in your face.
This is our office. No.
You know, I think we need to go into my office.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna argue with you that much, so lead the way, good sir.
Good. He just walks It kind of like pushes you out of the room and just walks to his office. All right, you get to his office. When you get to his office, Maul's office is kind of different. Like, there's like a stone desk, but there's just a lot of weapons and armor and like skulls and obviously things that he has killed. Mostly because most of the things that have skulls have giant broken parts that have been
from the mall.
Probably from the mall. And he goes, "Take a seat. Sounds like we need to have a talk."
Indeed, we do.
He sits down, he kicks up his boots up on his desk, and pours himself a long pour of like some heavy whiskey from the smell of it, and drinks it, and kind of goes like, "So, Sunder told me that you had something to tell me."
Thought he said he was going to tell you, but
Oh yeah, no, he told me, but I want to hear it from you.
yeah. My group that I've been joining with, since it did not seem the purview of them or you or Sunder wanting them to join the Stonehall Warriors, has decided to join up with the Heroic Hunters.
He kind of looks at you and side eyes you a bit and kind of drinks. Kind of goes, "So you're going to join a group that has been a jackass for the past, I don't know, 10, 20 years because they couldn't uphold their end of a bargain?"
Judging from the way it seems that they've run even in my short time there, it seems like they run a lot less uniformly.
A deal's
while
a deal.
You may have made a bargain with one of their members, I know as our standpoint, it is very much the aspect of a deal is a deal, and we generally do not speak without the consent of our guild. That does not seem to be the case among the hunters.
Poorly run guild, then. If you ask me. Takes another swig.
Poorly run guild with a very desirable set of materials.
He kind of like tips his cup a little bit and kind of goes like, "Well, you aren't wrong there, that's for sure. But nevertheless, they are kind
They
of..."
had a perfectly harvested chimera roasting in front of their guild hall today.
I mean, we do that too.
It's something that would not be, let's say, against our interest if we were able to smooth that over a little bit.
Ah, that's what you're
As
doing.
it sounds, it seems like there were poor choices made on both sides for a very large misunderstanding.
Hey, whoa. The guild didn't make a misjudgment on that. They made a deal, they didn't uphold the deal.
We
There ain't
made a
nothing.
deal with a person that did not uphold their side. Unfortunately, then that leads to the guild being forced to uphold that person's deal. I can see where there is a lot of misconception there. You're not
Okay.
entirely unreasonable, Maul.
He kind of goes like, "I'm not saying..." Wait, are you calling him unreasonable, or...?
No, I'm saying that's not entirely unreasonable.
He kind of goes like, "Well, I think if you're going to run a guild, you need to have better communication than that." He sets down his maul.
I agree.
As he sets down his maul, you hear a loud like, kind of goes, "Look, point in case, I don't think you should be working for these guys. But it seems like you've already made the decision to do so, as well as Sunder seems to support it also. So, I guess I'm a little outvoted here on this point. But I will say this, don't go foregoing your duties to the Stonehall Warriors. I still expect you to report in every once in a while, and also let us know what creatures you're hunting. Might be good for the guild to know exactly where these creatures are."
Oh, completely. I will do my best to, let's say, make things as good for both guilds as possible.
All right. Well,
I will definitely uphold my duties here. I have in mind the work of a portable forge, though I need to somehow acquire the materials to make it, but working with the Heroic Hunters might facilitate that, and then I could keep doing my job on the go as well.
Sure. Just make sure you do what you need to do.
That's the plan.
Alright. Get out of my office, and here's some more paperwork. He pulls them out.
Is that any of the... I'll pull out some of the other paperwork that Sunder already handed me.
He looks over that.
Or
Yeah,
is that
that's-
paperwork for the sake of paperwork?
That's all the same paperwork. I just want my own copies. So he just hands you the
For
same.
the sake of paperwork.
He hands you the same stack of paperwork. Just he wants you to do it twice.
Then I will get it next time that I have it finished.
Perfect. Thank you. Get out of my
I'll
office.
bow and bounce.
All right. You get out of there with more paperwork in tow.
It's
Leomar was fucking right.
You're a fucking wizard.
So, in terms of skills, would this be profession bookkeeping?
If you had profession... No, if you had profession...
What I'm asking is, what profession is this for my next level?
what will make him
Go
do this
faster.
paperwork faster?
You know what?
Maybe bookkeeping?
No, because
Craft
it's more like...
bookkeeping?
No, it would be profession.
'Cause when you bookkeep, you might have to like fill up like the
It'd be like-
inventory listing. Like it's the closest thing to broadening book. That way, bookkeeping has a little bit more to it.
Bookkeeping's already one of the better professions in this
I
game.
can call it bookkeeping clerical work
Yeah, it
Be
would be
clerical.
clerical work. That's what it would be.
Oh.
because
clerical.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah. It would
Good
be
clerical work.
profession clerical work, quote unquote. I think I can check on that, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to take a couple skill points in this to help make it go faster,
It seems like it's going to be a common occurrence. So here we are.
Why did you take 4 ranks in this skill? I hate paperwork. Okie dokie. So you're done there. Do you want to head to the Lion's Den, or are you going to head to the Heroic Hunter's Guild?
I would probably stop by the Lion's Den after that because I know Leovar's not going to rush.
Okay. So, when you get to the Lion's Den, Minotaur's out front, asks you the normal stuff, you put your stuff away, you get inside the bar, and you see Cora is working on something right now. However, you don't see Leovar or Jessica's character.
Approach Cora.
Sorry, what?
I'll approach Cora.
Okay. She's sitting there. She seems to be kind of lost in whatever she's doing. You see this picture that she's working on. It's kind of like a large paper where she has a dragon that's kind of like curling into a spiral, and you see the dragon head in the center that's more of like a skull, and you see the muscles and everything else kind of like splay out. It's a very interesting drawing, to say the least.
Reminiscing on fond times, eh?
She kind of goes like, looks at you. Oh, I'm sorry. I get inspired by things.
If it works, it works.
The artist's work is taking what you see and putting it on paper.
Fair enough. Not something I was always good at with paper, but metal.
Well, I certainly couldn't do that to metal.
Different set of skills.
Yes. Is there something I can help you with?
I don't know if anyone else has been by, but we're probably going to be out of town for a little bit.
Yeah, most of them ran in, ran out. Leovar and Vera stopped by and talked to me for a bit. They said you guys joined some sort of guild, and they were asking me to make a symbol for you, or a icon, or something like that.
Oh.
She said something with like a shield and a heart, so I'm gonna start that after I finish this.
Wonderful. I just wanted to make sure that you would be taken care of, so I'll pull out 3 platinum and just...
She goes,
anything that
"No,
you
no,
need
no,
for
no, no,
your
no.
space."
No, please. Leovar just paid the bartender like 5 platinum for my room.
Okay, that's your room. If you have any other expenses,
She goes,
and I'll just leave it on the table.
no, please. You guys have done so much for me. This is too much. I don't even know what to do with it at this point.
Then consider that a good thing. Listen, we just saved your life. I don't want you having to go back down there when we aren't around or no one else is going to be around to care.
She's gonna
And
get
who knows
jumped.
why that dude was specifically targeting you.
I mean, fair. I just...
It doesn't mean that you're out of the woods yet, unfortunately, and this is probably the safest place to be.
Make a
And
diplomacy
it's
check.
not exactly the cheapest place to be either. 11, because not -1.
She kind of goes like, all right, I'll take this, but you have to stop giving me this. I don't know what to do with this much money.
She's gonna get jumped just because she has that much money.
Well, something tells me she keeps it all in her fucking room, but yeah.
Or either that, she could put it in a bank somewhere safe. Who knows?
She probably doesn't even know what a bank is. All right, so she takes the money, puts it into like a little coin purse, and she kind of goes, "Thank you, but no more, please."
And here,
There.
Vera was only going to give her a gold.
So, just take care of yourself.
I plan on doing so. Thank you, and I appreciate it.
And I'll head up and knock on Leovar or Vera's door and see if they're still there.
Which one? You gotta be more.
Whichever
specific.
one's first, I'm not really sure.
All right, knock on Vera's door.
I'm like in the process of kind of changing. I just like yank on my like more adventuring type outfit. That's so fancy. And I like open the door like, oh, hey. I knew it was going to take you a while to get back. The other two already ran off back to the guild. They
Yeah,
were
that
worried
sounds
about...
like Thera and, well, less Gar, but I guess, sure.
I attribute it to a military time thing.
As much as I would like to hold that standard, it's more than 15 minutes one way, so
Yeah. So
do
I'm
what
almost
you
ready.
can.
I like
Alright.
tug things back into place. I'm almost ready. I just have to grab my bag and stuff.
Just half dressed, like, oh yeah, almost ready.
I'm a sorcerer. What do you expect?
You're a courtesan too, so
Shh. But yeah, and I let Cora know our
Like-
new group name.
yeah, I actually just finished talking to her.
Oh, good.
So her room's paid for, and she has funds for any unexpected expenses now, so
She took money from you? She wouldn't take any more money from me. I wasn't convincing enough,
gave her
apparently.
money.
Fair.
I didn't exactly take no for an answer on this case.
Valid.
Listen, we just saved her life. We don't want it going and
Oh, trust me.
unaliving without us here to stop it again.
Trust me, I understand.
Yeah.
But,
Until we can find out what that fucker was after her specifically for,
or preferably killing him, but we'll cross that bridge when
why
we get
not
to it.
both? Because if he's after her for a reason, that doesn't mean others won't be.
True. But okay, give me like
You still have
10
those
more
books,
minutes.
correct?
The scary demon books?
The books for
The necromancy
the
books, yes.
Dude, yeah.
I do.
If we are not leaving immediately, if we can make a detour to the Mage Tower, if my brother is there, he might be able to shed some light on it. He might be here because the war effort going on. I'm not really sure, but it's not a priority at the moment.
I would rather do that after. Because we're already taking a while. That might take a few more hours.
Fair.
If we can find him.
Yeah, and that's a
So.
major if. But then again, he's usually pretty punctual and would let someone there who's high up enough know.
Yeah, I just
If we're
know when
asking for someone from the Runecasters, I mean, they're pretty well known.
They're pretty well known, but the Mage Tower
Especially
is
if you
so
say the mage.
bogged down with bureaucracy. I was waiting around there all day when I first entered Gallants. It was such a pain in the butt.
Then, yeah, perhaps you're right. But, details, we'll see.
First thing when we get back, we'll make sure that's a priority. And on our way out, you can heal my friend. And then we'll be good doing whatever ungodly task this man has us doing.
Perfect.
I will be back in 5 minutes.
Sounds good. I'll go
She
check
just-
on Leo.
Closes the door and scrambles to get ready.
All right, you knock on Leovar's door.
He's asleep.
All right. He just kind of goes like, "Come in."
I'll open the door.
All right. He's laying on the bed.
I'm guessing there's not a whole lot laying around the room in general.
Nah, there's nothing.
Oh, you're packed.
Kind of goes like,
No rush if we're waiting on Vera anyways, huh?
You know what? I think my dagger's on that cabinet. I gotta get that. He kind of like reaches one hand. Oh man, it's gonna take me at least like 5 minutes.
That's about as long as Vera's gonna take anyways.
Yeah, it's just gonna take at least 5, maybe 10, 20 minutes.
I think it'll take a lot longer than that for you to learn the magic to get it there without moving.
"Oh, you know what? That's so good. I should start training now. Hold on. Let me just."
You can ask Vera or just
No. I have to be
for pointers.
a strong, independent man and do it myself.
Strong, independent human.
He just reaches his hand out and lazily reaches for the dagger.
I'll just walk over and pick up the dagger and just.
He kind of goes like, "No, I have to do it myself."
I'll move it towards the end of the bed, a little bit more reasonable.
Ah, you're right.
And I'll just head downstairs and wait.
Okay.
I'll finish getting ready, and then I'll exit, and I'll knock on Leovar's door.
He kind of goes, "Come in."
I'll open it, but not move from the entrance. Come on, lazy.
He's like, "I'm not being lazy." He's like, "I still need to pack." He's like, "I'm working very hard right now." You see a dagger at the end of his bed. He's like,
I just walk in, pick up the dagger, and walk out.
"No, it's working in reverse. I'll never be able to leave."
Come on. Let's go. You want to hunt big old monsters, right?
Yes, but it's actually pretty fun making those too late.
We're already pretty late.
I know, but it's gonna be better for later. He goes, "All right, I'm getting up." God, you're no fun.
Vera just stands at the door.
Forgive me if I want to fuck with the person who's been calling me Seaman all day. It's great.
Hey, at least we came up with sequesters.
I mean, yeah, no, that was great. I'm just getting tired of the whole Seaman joke.
I don't think that one's gonna leave.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
She just holds out the dagger for him when he comes over to, like, by the door. Eventually, you'll either get used to it or she'll get bored of it. One of the two.
So annoying. So annoying. Grabs dagger. Alright, I guess we can go.
She just turns and heads down. I think, Bosgrim is probably waiting down there for us.
Wonderful.
She
I
just
have a
goes,
Flag of hammered on.
oh my god.
Alright. So he gets down there, he's like, "Oh man, it took forever."
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
why I got a drink.
Yeah, no, I got it. No worries. Magic.
So I'll
Yes.
down the drink and yeah, she is magic.
Yep.
Head towards the door.
I'm not incorrect.
You are not incorrect. She just follows.
right.
Eventually wander, making their way down, eventually to the Heroic
So,
Hunters Guild.
Josh and Brina, you guys get to the Heroic Hunters Guild in about like 40 minutes. You know, that's about as fast as you can go, as fast as you back.
Hey, I got Gavin. I came back a little. I know I had to get him ready.
Yeah. So you guys get there in like 40 minutes. Victor's waiting outside, and he's just like, kind of like looks at the sky, kind of goes like, I think that was a little bit more than 15 minutes, but
It was. Sorry,
looks
sir.
like you guys had to do a run.
we were
Where's
at,
the rest of your?
we were at the Lion's Den.
They're
Oh.
still good. They're getting ready. They'll be here shortly.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, then I can give you the lowdown. I'm gonna have you travel out to a nearby town There have been some monster attacks out there, and we are a bit, we'll say, short on staff currently because, well, there's a whole bunch of people here trying to recruit, and since you're new recruits, guess what? You get to go take care of this.
Sounds wonderful.
So, actually, I'm going to make this a pretty easy job for you guys. You guys are going to travel all the way up to Woodguard.
Okay.
Woodguard? Okay.
Do you know where Woodguard is?
No.
No, wait. Knowledge geography.
There, go for it.
Nat 20.
Okay,
Wow.
so you've heard of Woodguard. Woodguard is actually kind of like a northern eastern town. It's probably the biggest town out that way. It's used mostly as a logging company. So they have a massive export of wood, particularly those for like pillar or for doing like beam work and other things like that. And they are also probably the most, well, they're probably the only town that Gallant's has that is like super in the woods. There aren't many towns that Gallant's has in their territory that's in the woods, because the elves are pretty spicy, to say the least, about the woodland territory.
Yeah.
However, Woodguard
Wow.
is kind of off and in the back half of the forest. With your nat 20, however, you do recall hearing this faint tale of this creature called the Black Queen up there.
Oh my god. No. No.
Not again.
Do I know?
Not again.
Wait, can I bardic knowledge for what the Black Queen is,
Yeah,
or would
sure.
I know? Or would that be
That's a bardic knowledge.
okay? A 16.
So what you can recall about your tales of the Black Queen is she's an ancient, beyond ancient black dragon that holds sway in the dark swamps that inhabit the northern forest. She is cruel and evil beyond all forces of reckoning and summons undead to her unbidding. But that's just what you hear through the stories.
Oh boy.
But this job is not. I'll just bring up. But this job is not to deal with. What is this job to deal with specifically up there?
Like I said, you're dealing... Victor kind of goes like I said, you're going to be dealing with some creatures up there.
Just some creatures.
Yeah.
Like, but not the Black Queen.
He blinks twice and kind of goes,
I don't think we're at that level yet.
yes, because, hello, you're new recruits. I'm going to send you towards one of the most dangerous creatures that I've ever heard of.
I just want to double check.
Do you... You know, at this point, you're just insulting my intelligence. Shut up. Kind of goes, anyways, I'm sending you up there. There are some creatures up there that are causing problems within the town of Woodguard. I want you to figure out what's going on. I've only gotten a couple reports talking about some issues that are going up there. I don't have exact details quite yet. There might be more that come my way, but one of my... Well, the mayor of the town seems very, very scared, and I know him kind of personally, and I know he wouldn't be calling out the big... He would not be sending me messages like this if it wasn't at least semi-serious. So, more or less, I want you guys to do recon, look up there, see what's going on, and if there is a creature that is causing these problems, eliminate it, get rid of it. I don't care.
Okay.
If I may ask,
Yes.
what is the mayor's name? So that way we might be in better insight and help him out a bit better.
Just so we know how to ask for it directly.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, of course. The mayor's name is... So, he kind of looks at you and just kind of goes like, so when you get there, you'll want to talk to Branka.
Grandpa. Okay. Halfling gnome with a name like that?
No, Branka's actually an elf.
Okay. Easy.
Mhm. This guy really don't like me.
Boy, is there anything else that we need to know? Or...
Up to you, but Branka is technically, the town of Woodguard is technically owned by the Timber Key House. If you want to talk to them before you go, that's up to you, but...
Town owned by Timber Key House?
Yeah, the Timber Key House.
What is that? Is that like a guild?
No, they're one of the noble houses.
Oh, I mean, at least.
Are they located within Gallons, or are they actually located within Woodguard?
No. They're in Gallants. Their main house is here.
Timber... What? What's the name?
Timber Key House.
Yep.
Okay.
So perhaps talk to
Just
them.
so you know, they are also the only elven house within Gallants, so have fun with that. He smiles.
I'm
our-
not sure how... Okay.
Oh, our elf friend is going to have fun with that. Perhaps. Okay.
Depends if they're northern or southern.
It's
I would
northern
assume-
because it's a north
No.
Woodguard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, then I guess we'll go talk to them about permission for going up there to...
You don't need permission to go up there. I'm just saying they own that town.
Oh,
Then why do
So-
we need to talk to them?
I didn't say you needed to. I'm just saying that they own the town, and if you want to talk to them, feel free.
Well, then they would know, well, possibly more of what's going on. Why wouldn't they come to you then? Or you to them?
Look, I get hired out to do jobs. The mayor reached out to me to help them. I'm going through that channel. I don't have to go through the Timber Key to get paid.
Fair enough.
Mayor's already set forth a bounty.
the noble house might not care that much until it becomes a major problem for them. And this might be cutting it off before it becomes a major problem.
Maybe. Like I said, it's up to you guys.
Okay, well, thank you for the information.
Oh, he hands out a piece of paper. It's sealed. He kind of goes, don't break the seal on this. This is for when you get to Woodguard. Make sure that it gets directly into Branka's hands.
Can do.
What was the mage name again, Dave? I don't think I caught it.
Vince?
Victor.
Victor.
Victor, right.
Alright, I have better things to do than to stand around here and wait for your people to get here. So, when your whole team arrives, I will hand out the logistical and movement situation to get you guys up there. And then you guys can head out on your merry way.
Could we take them and then we can go gather up our crew and then head out?
Look, this just pays your fare on a wagon to get there. I don't care when you leave.
Oh, so but wait, we already have a wagon situation for us?
Yes, you're part of a guild.
Okay.
I'm paying for you to go up there to
Oh.
figure out this issue.
Okay. That sounds great. Okay, I guess I don't need to... I'll still bring my war pony.
I mean, if you don't want me to pay for a wagon...
No,
Yes, we all need some sort of form of transportation. Thank you very much. How long will it take there? Like, how many days travel?
By wagon, it's probably going to take you probably about a week, give or take, depending on if you guys make good time or slow time.
Okay, well... But that... I'm just not used to having the assistance of a guild. I'm used to having to get around on my own, so this is a nice change. So, I guess we'll go gather the rest
Yeah,
of
whatever.
them.
I got
Okay.
things to do.
Yep.
And he walks off.
Have a good one.
Alright. It takes your other friends to get here about, 25 more minutes.
I don't know if I'd be half tempted just to head back.
Well, regardless, they get there in
Okay.
25 minutes.
Most likely, if we attempt to leave, we'll, miss them, and then they'll be like,
Where were you guys? You guys took forever to get here. We never get the end of it.
mm-hmm.
That's what they do.
So we're there?
Yep.
Alright, I just see them, lift a hand and wave. We made it!
Yeah,
You
it took
guys-
forever.
Yeah.
Hey, we had to pack and also take care of Cora.
Oh, is she doing okay?
Yeah, made sure of it.
Yeah.
That's good.
She's also
Huh.
going to draw us a symbol for our new party. To have like a sigil or whatever to be more official.
Fancy.
Right.
Assuming we live through this.
Fair.
Well, that's the fun part. So, we're heading up to Woodguard.
Do I know what Woodguard is? Is that more north than my caravan kind of probably ever went? Yeah. Okay. What's
So-
Woodguard?
It's a forest up north, or a village up there.
Okay.
But it is known for having nearby the Black Queen, which is a very dangerous black dragon. I don't think we're gonna have to deal with that, but it's just a warning that could be
Sounds-
an issue.
So let's
What's
not piss that off.
Yeah,
What?
don't do that.
What's the Black Queen?
It's like a really, really old black dragon that has like a zombie.
Ancient.
Yeah, as a zombie army.
Yes.
That
What?
yeah.
And
so,
people live in that forest.
I'm not saying she's in the swamp that's near the forest.
Yeah, it's like,
So it could fall under her territory, but she doesn't care that much. I'm just saying it's a possibility. That's what I think of when I think of that forest, at least. Those
Well,
are the
if we
stories
get
that come out
found
of it.
by an ancient black dragon, that sounds like we're just going to die. So
Yeah.
we might as well just go. And if that happens, then
Yeah.
it was great knowing you all.
Exactly.
uncommon valor.
Exactly. It's a small
It's about
chance.
to be more uncommon.
Yep.
It's a small chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. I just wanted to bring that up from what I've heard over the travels.
I just don't think
Chances
it's
of
gonna.
you dying to a dragon are slim, but
But never zero.
Okay. What are we going there to do exactly?
It's very, very descriptive. Killing monsters in the area that are bugging the forest. The people of the forest village.
Okay.
Also, if we wish to talk to the town's owners, the family that owns it is the Timber Key House. They are located here in the city. They are apparently the only noble house of elves here in
Oh.
Gallants.
Elves.
Mhm.
I mean, they own it, but the mayor's the one that was asking for help, not the nobles.
This gnome
Yes.
really doesn't like me.
But nobles likely still know of what's going on, or they could have additional information. It wouldn't hurt talking to them really quick.
They could, yeah. But we do have.
Is this a noble house of northern elves?
I would assume so. I've never heard of it before.
Knowledge local. That falls under, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's northern.
We're waiting.
23.
You think it's of Northern Elves, but do you have knowledge nobility?
No.
Yeah. Your knowledge local tells you that they are elves, but you've never seen them.
Okay, so
You know
not
they're
sure.
elves for sure.
Yeah.
But
I just figured, like, not positive.
yeah. If you had knowledge nobility, then you could.
Yeah.
I mean, going off of the majority of the southern elves that I know are either also adventurers or refugees, I would highly doubt that we have a noble house here, because I know nothing about it. We could. Would be some traitorous southern elves, though. Just saying. But whatever.
So, I don't know if you... I don't know how well southern elves and northern elves get along together. Is that a problem or not?
They're kind of dumb, but I mean, I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
They're rigid. For elves, it's weird. It's more weird about the whole exalted thing that we learned about earlier, but whatever. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I can talk to them. You guys
Case in
can stay
point,
outside if you
I
want.
might be a risk.
Just stay outside. I'll go and talk to them.
I can go and talk to them. I'd like to see northern elves. That's the
That's
difference.
fine. Have you never seen a northern elf? They're pale as fuck. They have
Oh.
no
To not be
melatonin.
executed, so
Yeah, just stay out. You don't have
They
to go.
can execute you inside gallons without good reason.
Why would they execute you?
Never mind, I have
Not
seen it.
know how much the dwarves and the northern elves hate each other.
Excuse me, I do not know this.
I've heard a little bit, I guess, but it seems kind of pointless.
A few generations ago,
What
we asked the elves for
human
help.
generation or
No, like dwarven generation.
Okay.
I guess we asked the elves for help, but they said no. So when they asked us for help, we also said no. And
Okay.
long story short, the Elven Nation doesn't exactly exist that much anymore.
Got it. That sounds
and they
like a
kind
bad
of
time.
hold us responsible for that.
Well, I mean, Dwarjack also doesn't exist.
Yeah. Problem is, with Dwarjack, we had no fucking clue that Ixenral himself was going to fly over the borders and annihilate a city for
Yeah.
God knows what reason that none of us seem to know.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Regardless, you
But-
guys don't have to go in.
If it's a city run by these people, well, we're kind of having to go into that city.
Well, you can go into that city, but I can just go into the house.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
just throwing that out there. They don't like me or her.
So when we have to do negotiating, you guys won't be present. Simple as that.
Joy being a gnome. Or human.
Cool.
As long as you don't stick your foot in your mouth, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, same goes for me.
That goes for anybody.
Leovar, do you want to come see the fancy, smancy elven noble house?
Yes.
And you promise not to steal from them?
That's I was going to add that onto that.
I will not steal from them.
I'm gonna take that at face value and ask no more questions. Let's go.
Yeah.
Where is it?
In the gold district,
Okay.
I would assume.
That's
a
They're
good spot.
nobles, so yeah.
A good place to start.
Lead the way.
And here's where we are going to end this episode. Be sure to join us next time in the land of Sonin.